girls, welcome to Tonitra's Garden. In today's video, we are going to be assembling and planting up the new Vinca Garden EZCube planter. I feel like it's gonna make gardening on a patio so much easier. And then I'm gonna share with you the #1 flower that I think you should be growing because it's going to bloom all summer long, and it is heat tolerant. Okay, we're gonna get this assembled and then I'll share with you what flower this is. So here you have your water gauge and it has 5 circles. The 5th one is the max. The 4th one is where you want to be at if you are growing outdoors, and around the 3rd one is where you want to be at if you're growing indoors. So when you open this top lever, you put the water in here and it will make this little lever move. Up top, we also have these holes right along the top of this tab, and that is going to help you to circulate air down to your plant, and that just helps with, you know, good roots and everything like that. Here's what it looks like from the top. We're going to go ahead and fill this up with potting soil. Potting soil is recommended for this planter, so we're going to do that. I'm going to fill it up halfway and we'll be right back. Now it's time for me to reveal the #1 flower that you need to be growing all summer long. It's going to bloom for you all summer long, and that is Vinca. This is one of my favorite flowers to grow. It is so tough. It can withstand our Texas heat, and being in Texas, it's hard to find a flower that's gonna bloom for you and look gorgeous, but this one will do it. So this This plant is actually ready to get out of this container. As you can see, it looks a little, you know, a little leggy, and there's not as many blooms as I would like to have on here compared to my other one over here. I actually planted that up a couple weeks ago into that container. It has so many more blooms than this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get this potted into the EZCube. So this is an annual plant. It will not survive any type of frost, so that's okay. We have a long warm season here in Texas, so I do not mind. We're gonna pop this out of its container. Ooh, look at those roots. That's some type of thing down here. I'm gonna take that off. And I'm actually gonna set this towards the back of the planter because I think I'm gonna add a couple of things up front. I didn't realize how big this planter was, how spacious it is. So we're gonna add a few things here, maybe some herbs, maybe something trailing, maybe like a sweet potato vine, something like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more soil. This plant looks like it could use some fertilizer. So we're just gonna take a scoop of all-purpose fertilizer, put it around the plant. Here I'm just gonna work this soil around the root ball of the plant. So I think these Vincas will be happy in their new home. Now for the fun part, let's go ahead and test out our water gauge. What I like about this planter is that it holds a ton of water. So if you're going on vacation and you want to do a little herb garden or you want to put some tomatoes in here, this would be perfect because you're not going to have to worry about it being watered for days. So this is perfect for that, or if you just want something on your patio that you don't even have to worry about. So this is a game changer. So if you can see down here, the water level is almost to the max. So if you wanted to empty some of this water, all you would do is put it down and it will start to release the water. Isn't that so cool? But we're gonna keep that in there because we need it. It's hot in Texas. All right, Royals, that wraps it up for today's video. I want to thank Vigo Garden for sponsoring us today. If you want to get your hands on the EZCube, make sure you check out the description box below. I'll have the links for everything and discount codes, so make sure that you check this out. This is one that you don't want to pass. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.